Going live in 3, 2. Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? Welcome to another happy hour video. Happy hour, yes. We're having some red wine. Salud, everybody. I'm coming to you from an RV park. It's very close to Bryson, North Carolina, very close to the Smoky Mountains National Park. And I just did can everybody hear me okay? Can everybody see me okay? Because I'm refreshing here and maybe my internet is not up to par. Well, somebody else. Hello, Robert. So yeah, I guess you guys are seeing me. I'm near Bryson, North Carolina, which is very close to the Smoky Mountains National Park. It's very close to the Blue Ridge Parkway, of course. And I did a little bit of a drive on the Blue Ridge Parkway. By the way, the leaves are still they're turning, but it's right now it's an amalgamation of different colors. Let me show you outside my window here, and as you can see, there's still a lot of green happening outside. I have this RV on storage right next to mine. Actually, you know what? It's nice weather outside. Let's go outside. Let's do that. Let's do something real quick. Do I have any cables attached here that need to be unattached? No. Okay, let's go outside. Woo! This is really live television here from the road. Here we are. It's not the best maintained campground, I must say. And when I arrived, it's kind of gross. But it is what it is. I'll be right back. The phone still thinks I am using the GPS. Well, hello everybody, and this lens looks kind of dirty, huh? Let me do something. Look, yeah, it's like humidity or something. It's weird. This is supposed to be a really good camera. Sorry, guys, this is live television here for you. I'm here. It's as you can see. Let me actually put the camera on a tripod so I can show you things. And of course, there's a train passing. Is there like a requirement that RV parks have to be like next to railroad tracks? I'd like to know because listen to it. It's incredible. Well, let me look at the shots. Yeah, I bet that's an IPA he's carrying. No, it's not. This is how we roll. This is how we ride, shooting bullets and the moon. Did the stream just go bad? You guys, it seems healthy here. How is the weather? What's the temperature? Uh, by the way, today I'm having some Cabernet Sauvignon. Sometimes choices are limited on the road. And that's that. What happens when the toilet is plugged up? I have no idea. It hasn't happened yet. Although when I arrived here, I couldn't open the sewer for the life of me. So I don't know. I had to call for help, and they helped me. Condorito, how's the weather? The temperature is right now. It probably actually let's ask Google. Okay, Google, what is the temperature right now?
In Bryson City, it's currently 74.
There you go, 74. Here it feels a little colder than 74. I'd say it's probably in the high 60s. I am not exactly in Bryson City. I'm a little off, uh, you know, of Bryson City, a little west of Bryson City, if you will. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I just came back, by the way, guys. I just came back from the Blue Ridge Parkway, and it's of course, as always, it is a beautiful drive. Let me show you this side. As always, it is a beautiful drive, and but the trees haven't quite turned yet. It is, I got some beautiful shots. Just go to Instagram. I put a couple of them. I put two of them, and showing what it looks like. And yeah, you can see all kinds of colors. Like even back here, you can see some of the trees. This one realized this fall already, but this one hasn't, and this one right behind me, that one is kind of. I guess when I move the camera is when the stream really suffers. I don't know. I don't know why that would be, but right now it says that the stream is really slow. The stream is choppy, yeah, nice, but that storage RV is ruining your view. I know, yeah, this storage, and right on the other side behind me, that's an RV that is for sale. So I really have no neighbors, which it could be kind of nice in a way. Like, don't tell me the stream is. Maybe I shouldn't move the camera at all, or maybe it's just the LTE here. Maybe I should move my phone. Let me do something. Maybe when I call the Google, that screwed things up. This is no good, is it? Hey Robert, it's amazing. The quality is so much better when you are in the middle of nowhere than when you are home. Thank you. Oh, I spoke to some. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm using my 4G LTE here on my phone, and maybe I don't know. Maybe that's what's ruining it. I have a lot of notifications and a lot of comments. Let me just put it here on the table right next to the computer and see how that works. Okay, everybody. So as I was saying, it's been a very long trip, a very good trip so far. As you probably know, I'm doing this portion of the trip solo here in North Carolina, and in about 2 days, I'm just gonna shoot south, and eventually, you know, make it back to Miami probably midweek, and yeah, really looking forward to going. I mean, I mean, I'm enjoying myself tremendously, but sometimes, welcome to the area, Eric Bryant. A nice day. Yes, it is beautiful out here. It's even the locals are saying that the the weather it's being unusually great. The guy down there at the marina was saying that, and I've been very lucky. Actually, let me get rid of this chat window here. You guys don't really want to see that, right? Yeah, that's much better. I'm trying to think why the stream is so choppy here. It was better when I was inside the RV, right? What if I put the phone inside the RV? Let's try that. Let's start troubleshooting this thing, anyways. Hmm. I mean, we could do it inside, but I wanted to show you whatever view I have here. It's actually night's falling quickly, so I might just go inside and finish from there. Let me see. Hola, ¿cómo está? Estoy muy bien. Let me show you. Let me show you around over here. You see that RV is for sale, and this is like the beginning of the campground. And the campground is really large, going to that area. Maybe it's because the computer is running on batteries. Check it out. That's the sunset. I don't know if you can see me. Yeah, this is really not the best the best stream I've ever done, is it? Okay, let me go back inside. Let me bring my wine and maybe I can have a cheese platter or something while I chat with you guys. Now I'm also looking for recommendations. If you guys have any recommendations on where I should go or what to see in this area. Of course, I've been here before, but this is the first time that I'm here with my own RV. Last time I were here was a rental Cruise America, which actually worked out okay. Uh, okay, the mouse doesn't work. Okay, now we have mouse. Let's see if that works better. I'm inside here, and with your permission, I'm gonna grab me a bite to eat. Why? What's going on? Now I cannot see the chat. Mm. You know what? Let me reset this. Everybody, I apologize for the technical difficulties. You know, I mean, when you're on the road, and I really set this up in a rush. I was driving back from the Blue Ridge Parkway, a beautiful drive, and tomorrow, the idea tomorrow is to go to the Smoky Mountains. I hear Klingman's Dome is closed for some kind of on the tower, but everything else seems to be open. And hang out at Cherokee. Cherokee obviously is very touristy. I'm even thinking of going to Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. Do any of you guys know if that area is going to be better for seeing the fall foliage? Maybe if we travel a little further north. I don't know. Andrew Ivanov, greetings from South Carolina. We are just south of Charlotte. Holler if you need a place to park the trailer. Okay, thank you. I'm probably not going to go back to Charlotte this time. I'm thinking of actually starting to head south the day after tomorrow. I'm thinking Augusta. Although, and this was like a last minute idea I had, maybe that park where camper van Kevin took Eric. Fort Mill something or another. It's a possibility. And then North Florida for the beginning of the week. And then, oh, you're back. I guess going outside wasn't the hardest idea. I thought it would be, but I guess, radio waves are like a dark science in a way. You never know. Let me. I bought this at Walmart the other day. Let me get a plate. So today we're doing wine and cheese. I just came from wine country, Georgia. I was in LEJ, which is a place that was completely off the radar. I didn't even know anything about LEJ until a couple of days ago. Someone suggested that I drive from LEJ to someplace else. That would be a good drive. And then Robert and Jessica, they have a YouTube channel called Exploring the Local Life. Actually, you should check them out. They have a lot of how-to videos, and they have been full-time in 2 years on the road, and they share their experiences and the things that have worked out for them and not. And they really do deserve a lot more subscribers and viewers than what they have. So I recommend them to you. They're really nice couple. They have two small children, and I got to hang out with them. And LEJ and they're very beautiful place. And also there's another town just north of LEJ called Blue Ridge. It's very touristy. A lot of old folks, as tourists. There maybe it's this time of the year. Maybe they go to see the full colors. I don't know. Where I come from, we never heard of Blue Ridge or LEJ. And I had a good time there. It was nice. And then came here to the Nantahala National Forest. Did I just freeze again? I don't think this is going to work. Now it seems to be back. I don't know. I think I'm gonna kill the stream and start over again. If not, I'll just try to do another one of these next Friday with better results. As you know, I'm here and we're working with 1 bar of LTE signal, unfortunately. Yes, it is beautiful, the Antahala area. There were some people rafting in the river coming up here. Maybe I'll go later on. I mean, not later on, not today, but that tomorrow, and check it out. And I want to do a trail to one of the waterfalls. I did a trail to one of the waterfalls near LJ, and it was very nice. It was a recommendation by by Robert and Jessica. You don't travel outside the U.S.? Yes, I do. I not as often, and to be honest, yes, I like to do it every couple of years. I've been to Europe mostly, Spain, France, England. But sometimes it is hassle to get on the plane. That for the past couple of years, I've been concentrating more on traveling. No the United States a little better, but I have a dream, and that dream is to buy an RV in Portugal and drive it as far east in the Eurasian continent as I can. If I can get to Vladivostok, Russia, that would be the ultimate road trip, right? That's like the longest road trip you can take on Earth. And Vladivostok, by the way, is just near the the North Korean border. It's just across the bay from North Korea, and that's in Russia. And of course, Portugal is the western end, so that would be an epic road trip. Maybe I can do like the Vrapis. They're another YouTube channel, by the way, the Vrapis. Will you be camping in Jacksonville on your way back to Miami? Probably. I'm thinking Fort. What's it called? I'm a little burned out this late in the day. Uh, I've been driving most of the day, and now I drove on the Flourish Parkway. I forgot where it is. It's by Amelia Island. Here it is. I can't find it now on the map. Anybody knows? Anybody can help me out with this? It's right on the border with Georgia. Oh gosh, let me look it up here. But that's very 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 Fort Clinch by Fernandina Beach. That's the goal right now. To stay there a couple of nights, but not sure yet. Road to Nowhere, Robert, is worth seeing. Road to Nowhere, where is that? Isn't that the one like out west? Like is it US 85 that goes from like Texas to Montana or North Dakota or something like that? I could always Google it, of course. And I don't know, Road to Nowhere. That's Bryson City, Fontana Lake Overlook. Oh yes, definitely. I'm gonna add it to my plan for tomorrow for sure. For sure. Thank you very much. That's the type of stuff I'm looking for, and because I've been here before, but I wanna explore. Tomorrow I'm gonna wake up early and I'm gonna probably spend the whole day driving around and exploring until I'm so exhausted that I can not drive anymore, and then I'll come back here. But Yes, and I suppose I'm gonna have lunch maybe at Pigeon Forge or Gatlinburg, unless there is like a typical place. I know those two cities are very very touristy. Come to Morocco. You're welcome. Thank you very much. I was very close to Morocco a few years back. Gosh, 2001. It's been a while. I was in the Spanish colony of Ceuta, which is actually part of Morocco. It's in Africa. And we were thinking of crossing the border and all that, but we didn't have enough time. And eventually, I want to go to Morocco, and I hear the food is fantastic, and the people are great, and I want to see the Sahara Desert and all that for sure. Mhm. So I'm going to check out that new road to nowhere for sure. I mean, I'm very close to Bryson City here. By the way, I really like that there's this like a river. I took a wrong turn, of course, and when you take a wrong turn, usually you discover things. And I took a wrong turn on this dirt road that is called the Something Creek Road, and some yeah, it was a little rough, but not too bad. And so like a bunch of all these people fishing in the middle of the it's like a creek because it's very shallow. There was a guy standing in the middle of the creek there. Yeah, I was in my head of it. He would look like Jesus walking on the water. But yeah, and there's an RV park on the other side. That the next time maybe I'll stay there. It looked very cool. Most likely, you will need a four-wheel drive RV with decent clearance to drive to Vladivostok. Roads are bad once you get out of Western Russia. This is not like traveling across the US. Yes, I've heard, I've seen pictures. It's like mud, some of those roads, and I understand. You know what would be the dream RV for that? Probably that new Winnebago based on the Mercedes 4x4. But yeah, I know everything past the Urals is probably pretty bad. But it would still be an epic road trip. Or maybe I just drop the RV at Moscow and take the Trans Siberian. Yes, in North Morocco, Ceuta. Yes, I've been there. Uh, cool town is like a mixture of I guess the Spanish culture and the Arabic culture in a way, or the Moroccan culture in that sense. But yeah, there's a little bug bugging me flying around in here. Hey, Robert, shout out from Cleveland, Ohio. Stay tuned. Just tuned in. Hey, Otto Pops, thank you for tuning in. Tyson Coil, the snow. There's no snow here. No, actually, night's falling slowly. It seems like it to be like a very very quiet campground, and since the temperature is so nice. Actually, you know what happened to me last night? My propane ran out in the middle of the night, so I wake up at 3 a.m. and I'm trembling. It's cold in here, and at that time I had to get dressed and go outside and switch propane tanks. I don't think they have propane filled here, so but I have a whole new tank, so I'm probably on the way south. I'll stop somewhere and fill up. Never mind about the snow. No, as you can see, let me show you, and watch now how the stream goes to. You know what? Outside. That's my view. Yeah, that RV storage is really ruining my view. Maybe I should just look up to the trees. I think the sun set already. If it didn't set, it's setting very soon. But since I am in the mountains, the horizon is as high as the mountain is. Okay, everybody. I don't see many comments today here in the chat, so I might stop this prematurely. I'm gonna have my wine and my cheese and edit some video. I'm working on a video about the 13 RV must-haves, RV essentials, and that video is going to probably come out on Friday. You know, something to have on the air while I edit the first video of this road trip, in which I came up through through Florida, and I stayed near Orlando in Lake Louisa State Park, beautiful state park. I met up with I don't know whether he's not here today. Eric, he's the moderator and patron, and from there I went to a Harvest Hosts winery near Macon, Georgia. And from there, my mom, of all people, found this park. I'm lying to you. The winery was near Valdosta. Near Macon, Florida, my mom found this park called Arrowhead Park, which is on Lake Dobisovsky. And that was a nice site too. Then I went up to, I drove through Atlanta and went up to this other state park, which is fantabulous. I mean, who would have thought it's on Lake Alatuna, and it's called Red Top Mountain. Beautiful place. I did some hikes. I wish I could have stayed like for a week there, and then my wife flew up and we met in Atlanta. We spent the 2.5 days there. Lots of fun with the family, and we explored Atlanta. We explored Helen. Not so much fun. I'll explain. And we had a bad experience also at the Harvest Hosts. But well, that has been the trip in a nutshell. And now winding down. This is probably the northernmost point of the whole trip. Tomorrow, probably the northernmost point is going to be Gatlinburg, and then I'll start heading back to Florida. Have you seen nice fall colors? I hear it's not so good this year. No, it's in the Blue Ridge Parkway. It was okay. It's very spotty. You see a couple of trees here and there, but like my brother-in-law said, I think the trees are confused because it was cold and then it got hot, and then hold on, that's oh brother. Anyways, never mind. Have you seen what is that? What is what? Oh, that's an RV storage across from me. I'm sorry, there's a big delay. Happy Friday from Chicago. Hey, happy Friday for you. I love Chicago. I want to go back to Chicago, park there at the McCormick Center, and just explore. Linville Falls and Linville Caverns are worth visiting in western North Carolina. It's near Pisgah National Forest. Let me copy and paste this because this is something that I might be able to do later in the week. Although I don't think I'm going to go to Pisgah National Forest, but I might. Great videos. Outside is what is that outside? Yeah, I already said it. That's an RV storage. That's my view. It's been hard to find fall colors. Yeah, the whole purpose of this trip this year, the main purpose, I mean, was to find the fall colors and show it to you guys. That's been like the quest. This is the year that the fall colors kind of suck. But hey, I still have a couple of days. You never know. And I might change plans last minute and decide to go to Maine. Or not. Maybe not. Órale, güey! That's, how do you pronounce that? Deshaun Crabtree. I'm having here my 1 and cheese. And I read in the rules and regulations of this campground that if you want to drink inside your RV, not to take it outside. It's the first time I see that. And they invite all the guests to go to mass on Sunday. Too bad I leave on Sunday morning. But anyways, hey, how you doing, Robert? I'm doing great. Deshaun Crabtree. I'm here in North Carolina, enjoying some cool weather. Although today it was like high 70s, so not so cool. But good. Yeah, I had a good time driving the Blue Ridge Cavern. Linville Caverns is awesome. Yes, you should check it out. Thank you, Barbara. Let me Is it too? Let me see if it's too far away from where I am, because it's Linville Caverns. Yes, it's okay. Second person that recommends it. I have to like look it up in the map, because tomorrow I might go to Linville Caverns and make an awesome video, so you guys can watch. By the way, this is I'm gonna try to make like two videos a week for this trip. Yeah, I'm sorry, because there's a lot of stuff. Linville Caverns. Yeah, the internet is choppy, and if I do this, I'm probably killing the internet. Oh no, not today. No, not on this trip. It's too far north. I'm not gonna make it up there. But I'll mark it on the map for sure for a future trip. Yeah, this is north of Marion, North Carolina. This is North Carolina. Yeah, I'm tempted. I'm tempted to like keep going, but okay. Where did I left off? Fort Caroline. Where's Fort Caroline? I'm really liking all these recommendations, guys. Fort Caroline. Fort Caroline. Okay, this is also near the border of Florida and Georgia. Okay, cool. I'll add it to the list. Maybe I can stay there too, Fort Caroline. I really appreciate all these recommendations, guys, because sometimes it's hard. Like this place where I'm staying, had I known other places, I wouldn't have stayed here. But I got frustrated. I was willing to go to the KO. Yeah, I checked all the places that took reservations online, like the KOAs and the state parks, and everything was. I mean, I didn't check all that much, but everything that I checked was full. It was fully booked, and this was the first place that I called, and this guy with the southern hospitality at its best told me, yeah, sure, and he made the reservation. I didn't have to give a credit card. Down here they have that honor system that you don't see in big cities or some other places of the country. Very refreshing. Okay, Madison Bung. The San Francisco Giants pitcher lives in North Carolina. It's great seeing his state. Thanks. Oh, cool. Mm-hmm. That's Tyson Coyle. I'm a big fan. I want to visit North Carolina. The mountains look awesome there. Yes, they are. And also in northern Georgia. But yeah, wait till you see the video that I took today. That I'm going to take in the next 1 or 2 days. It's not the Rockies. It's a different type of mountain, but it's very nice. Hi, Robert from Quebec, Canada. Bonjour, monsieur, or bonsoir, I guess, at this time of the day. Robert, I want to recommend the Jacinto Mountain in California. I went there and it's beautiful. Oh, thank you, the San Jacinto. Yes, next time I'm in California, definitely. San Jacinto Mountain. Let me add it to my list. I think I have it already on my list. I have so many. In Riverside County, California. Oh, yeah, it looks beautiful, the pictures. Matt from Florida, Bryson City, Road to Nowhere. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow at some point. I was thinking of waking up early, and maybe I'll do the Road to Nowhere first, and then I'll go to the Smoky Mountains, and eventually I wanna drive like really quick to like the halfway point of the Blue Ridge Parkway and work my way back here on the Blue Ridge Parkway, so I see it from the going east perspective and from the going west perspective as well. Have you ever been to Albuquerque, New Mexico for the Balloon Festival? No, not yet, unfortunately. We are thinking about it for 2018. Also, hi from New Hampshire. Hi from North Carolina. And yeah, that's on the bucket list for sure, the Balloon Festival. What is the make and model of your tow vehicle? Does it handle towing in the mountains well? Well, I have a 2004 Kia Sorento, and back in 2004 they made him a little more like a truck. Still, it has like a huge differential in the back, and it handles pretty well. But if it's a long grade, steep grade, and I try to go over 30 miles per hour, it'll tend to overheat. If I go like 25, take it slow, it handles it. I mean, as good as it could handle it, like a vehicle of which I am probably, if not overloaded, I'm right there at the very limit of the vehicle's capabilities. But other than that, it does great. But yeah, I had a little bit of trouble, and the thing is that I don't if there is no traffic, I don't mind going 25 miles per hour. But when I have a line of 10 cars behind me, probably cursing at me, I feel bad, and I try to go at a regular speed. Other times I just pull off the side of the road and let them pass. But sometimes there's no pull out, so you cannot do it. Linville Gorge, Grandfather Mountain are all close together and worth it. Yeah, just to check the churches of the frescoes there. Yes, Grandfather Mountain was one of the places that we were going to visit on the last trip, the one where we went to Asheville and Charlotte. But of course, the plans change, and eventually you have to go back to Florida. It's a long drive. But yeah, Grandfather Mountain is also on the list of places the next time we come to North Carolina for sure. It's by Palm Springs in the desert. Yes, the Jacinto Mountains. What's the campground you're staying at called? It's I forgot. It's near Bryson City. Is it fun traveling? Yes, traveling is one of my favorite things in the world. How often do you pull over to look around, or is there always a destination? Well, the thing is, that's why I want to have a class B or B plus or a camper van in the future, because when you're towing a trailer, it's hard just to pull off. And I did that in LJ on the way north. LJ was not on the plan, but I knew that these other YouTubers, Robert and Jessica, were gonna be there, and all of a sudden, you said, and the GPS took the wrong turn. Originally, it was gonna take me through Helen, and then the traffic pattern changed, and it took me through LJ. So I said, you know what? I don't feel like driving anymore. I'm just gonna stay here anyways. The fall foliage is late, so that's one of the few times that we've actually stopped at a place just like that serendipitously. The other one was the casino in Caruthersville, Missouri. Ride the tram. It takes 150-degree desert heat to 1,200-foot high mountains, and the temperature drops 40 degrees. It's crazy. Yeah, definitely. Definitely when I'm there, I'm going to do that. Salud. Enjoy the mountains. Thank you. Tail of the Dragon race go. Yeah, Tail of the Dragon. I'm doing Tail of the Dragon. I'm doing tomorrow for sure. I mean, I'm gonna spend the whole day probably driving, but there's so much to see around this area that I want to take advantage of my time as much as possible. Have you ever thought of having a pet on board? That's my wife asking. I've never really had a pet, and if you don't have that attachment, sometimes it is easier, I think, to travel places and not have to worry about leaving the pet in your RV, having to come back, to walk him or stuff like that. So for the time being, the answer is no. I don't think I'm gonna have a pet anytime soon. Maybe I'll have a cat like Jax. No, maybe not. Should you put your music on Google Play? It is on Google Play. All the stuff. Just search for Robert Morales, Morales, and it's all there. Or the album is called The Free My RV, but it's all there. It's oh, come on, the stream went off again. What's going on here? I'm frustrated. Do you plan to travel up and down the Blue Ridge Parkway? Check information on the internet for possible closures. They often close the parkway for various reasons. Well, I drove today all the way from the beginning here by Cherokee. Is it pronounced Cherokee? Cherokee. Well, I forgot. I'm a little discombobulated at this time. And I wanted to drive all the way to Mount Pisgah, but I drove just a little before. I don't remember exactly how far I drove it, but it was about an hour drive from where I am to. Oh, there's this little bug in here that is really bugging me. Okay, let me show you. Let me show you here the few items that I have on my map. So maybe you can help me out. And I could do this. There. I have. I'm here, and by Bryson City, and I did the Blue Ridge Parkway, Cherokee Gray Smokies KOA. That's one of the places where I wanted to stay, but obviously Mingo Falls. Is Mingo Falls worth it? It would be cool to know if anybody knows. Okay, and what else did I? Well, the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, Cades Cove. I don't know if Cades Cove is worth it. Townsend, somebody, if any of those are worth it in your opinion? Will you be selling Minitini when you get a Class B, or will you keep it? Well, I could tow it and have my mom stay at the Minitini in like in-law quarters. But no, I'm kidding. I'm probably gonna sell it eventually. I mean, the Class B is not coming anytime soon. That's going to be in the future. Hello from Tampa. What do you do when you're not posting videos? Well, what do you mean? What do I do when I'm not posting videos? Like tonight when I finish doing this and I eat a little more and have a little more wine. I'm just gonna start editing, continue editing, which I started already. The next video of when I was in Lake Louisa in Central Florida. Which will be the next one. I'm sorry. This is right now my full-time job. What time is it? 6:48. Maybe reduce your rate to 720 to 480 to reduce buffering issues. Hey, Eric. What's up? I was wondering where you were. Yeah, I don't know if I can do that on the fly. Like the video quality. Can I change that on the fly? Output, audio, video. Video output is currently active. Please turn off any output to change the video settings. Yeah, I would have to stop the stream to change the video settings. So I don't know. I'm gonna finish here soon because I might take. I want to take a time lapse of the stars tonight. There's supposed to be that meteor shower, and I'm gonna check it out. What is it? What is it called? The Orionide meteor shower, and I have an app that tells me where Orion is, and supposedly if you point the camera towards Orion, I might get or if you point your eyes, actually, I should try to watch it live with my own eyes. But if you if you look towards Orion, you should be able to see it. And tonight is a moonless night, and I mean, I'm kind of close to Bryson City and this other town called Almond, but there's not a whole lot towns wise, like big city around here, so I should be able to. Tyson Coyle, I'm sorry, but my mom makes fun of you, not me. I don't mind. People have been making fun of me all my life. You should check Mount Mitchell, highest elevation in North Carolina. Very nice up there, but don't try to pull Minitini. No, I won't. Even today, I was thinking, I had this crazy idea of putting Minitini on the Blue Ridge Parkway, but nah. I have to start. There's a bug here. I'm gonna start spraying stuff. No, today I learned my limits, and especially in the Blue Ridge Highway, you can pull off like every quarter mile to have one of those vista points, or what they call them, scenic pullouts. But still, Minitini will make it, but I would have to go extremely slow, and people behind me would not like me. Just put it that way. I see you. I see you found internet. I clicked the other link and it says offline. My cell phone does not send me notifications. I don't know, man. Man, do you unsubscribe by any chance? Hey, Robert, have you been to Saint Simon's Island before? No, I have not. I have not. I have no idea where that is. But let me first Mount Mitchell. I'm gonna mark that on my map because maybe I should go there at some point. Sans Minitini. Mount Mitchell, South Toe, North Carolina. So that's the tallest mountain in North Carolina. It's good to know. Yeah, highest peak of the Appalachian Mountains, and the highest peak maintained. You know what? I thought it was Klingman's Dome. I guess Klingman's Dome is the highest peak in the Smoky Mountains. Hmm, I'm getting confused here. Okay, Prince Edward Island, of course. Yeah, in the great land of Canada. Yeah, it's on the list, man. Everything is on the list. I have so many places that I want to go, but while I'm still not fully full timing, at some point I have to go back to Florida. So there's only so much we can explore, Blue Ridge Parkway, getting closer to the Asheville, or yes, it's got the bell with the wiggly lines. The bell with the wiggly lines. Well, Eric, I almost drove halfway to Asheville today on that Blue Ridge Parkway. About an hour 30 south of Savannah. What is that? Did I miss? St. Simon's Islands. Okay, south of Savannah. So that would be by Hilton Head? No. Let me look it up. That's St. Simon's. St. Simon's. And I hope this doesn't screw up my internet. Okay, St. Simon's Island. Okay, it's just okay. I see. It's near Jekyll Island. Okay, like that book, the monster from Jekyll Island, or the creature from Jekyll Island, something like that. Or are you going to Maine? I would love to go to Maine. I hear I think it is past peak over there, the fall foliage, but I'm thinking next year in early fall I might go to Maine if everything works and visit another YouTuber and viewer of the channel, Mr. Rene Champagne. Rene Champagne. A bit of topic, just curious. Do you ever consider getting into ham radio to spice up your trips? When you travel alone, is good for emergencies as well. Yes, I've been thinking of doing the ham radio thing. I don't know. It just hasn't happened. At some point, I'll have. Actually, I do have time now. Maybe I should get like the lowest license, which is the operator license. Although I have no idea how that works, or who would I call. Is it like the old AOL chat rooms that would you just pick people at random and start talking and stuff? I don't know. But everybody seems to like it, and it's something that I'm going to look into in the future for sure. And meanwhile, I'm just going to get a CB radio for my tow vehicle for those occasions when there is no internet. You need someone's there. I don't know. TB Island, Brunswick. Yes. Always happy Halloween. Anyways, happy Halloween. Yes, not really. Well, almost Halloween. Yeah, 10 days away. And I'm torn between going to um, Fantasy Fest, which is in Key West, or go the week after because I want to go to the Dry Tortugas, and the Dry Tortugas are having a 40% off special. So it's like $99 to go to the Dry Tortugas. That's something I want to take advantage of. Is this the return of the happy hour? Well, kind of, yeah. I only skipped once, missed once. Right, one or twice? I don't even know. Been to TB Island myself long time ago, sort of kind of another ocean-like town. Jason Werner. I'm originally from West Virginia. My favorite video is when you took the back road in West Virginia on your way to Ohio. And it was not a good choice. No, it was not. But, that was my first ever RV trip. And we went to Ohio. And I said, I'm tired of this interstate or whatever. What I should have done was avoid highways. And maybe it would have taken me. I said avoid highways and avoid tolls, and I think that's what happened. And it took me down this narrow country road. I mean, two cars would have fit through there. Like the road that I took coming into this campground is like. Are you also going to Hawaii? At some point, yes, but not definitely not towing an RV, of course. Okay, that was a lame joke. Okay, my last piece of cheese. So I'm going to start wrapping this up, guys, because it's almost nighttime, and actually today spend the rest of the night working, and I want to go to sleep early because tomorrow at the crack of dawn I want to get the car and start exploring. And tonight is gonna be like in the 40s again. Hmm. Hold on. I'm copying and pasting here. LOL, happy hour was on Sunday night, having them dinosaurs grumbling. Yeah, happy hour. Yeah, Eric and I we went for happy hour like in the real world, not on YouTube in Orlando. And Tyson Cole retracted his message. Really, 40s. Yeah, tonight is gonna be like. Should I ask Google? No, I'm gonna kill my internet. I'll just. Okay, for those of you guys who are interested, right now it is 71 degrees right here, and tonight it's going to be 44. It's going to be 44 tomorrow night too. On Sunday and on Monday it's going to rain. So, but by Monday I expect to be a little further south. When traveling south from for Clinch, yeah, I already take the Mayport ferry across the St. John's River and eat at one of Mayport's restaurants where the shrimp boats sell their catch. So it's all Florida. Okay, cool. I already made a note of that. You must be further north. You must be further north than I thought. I'm in North Carolina in the mountains, but yesterday in northern Georgia was the same. Last night it dipped to 41 degrees. It was cold. But then in the afternoon it goes up to 75. So it's a miracle I'm not sick. Another. Thank you very much for hanging out with me here in the happy hour. I'm sorry that the internet quality hasn't been the best, but until next time, thank you for watching, and see you on the road soon. Where do I stop this? Here.